Hey friends, I have a fun book for you today. It is called A Piglet Named Mercy. It's by Kate DiCamillo and it's illustrated by Chris Van Dusen, and they work as a team a lot, and these Mercy books are wonderful. They're actually a chapter book series, so if you like this book, you can look for the Mercy chapter book series and you can either read it yourself or you can have a grown-up read it to you. But this is actually the first story in the series, and it's the story of how Mercy came to be a character. She came to be a book. So this one's pretty fun, and it's called A Piglet Named Mercy. And Kate DiCamillo is one of my favorite authors. She's got some really great ones. This book was actually given to me by my friend, Jax Lawrence. So thank you, Jax, for this awesome book, A Piglet Named Mercy. Here's how it begins. I'll scoot to the side so you can see some of the pictures. Mr. and Mrs. Watson lived in a house on Deckawoo Drive. Deckawoo Drive was an ordinary street in an ordinary town. And Mr. and Mrs. Watson were ordinary people who did ordinary things in ordinary ways. And you can see some of the things that they're doing in their house and out in their yard. I see a lot of people cutting their grass and their hedges lately. One day, Mrs. Watson said to Mr. Watson, "I wonder if we aren't just the tiniest bit predictable."
"Predictable? Us?" said Mr. Watson. "Oh, surely not."
"It's just that sometimes I wish something would happen," said Mrs. Watson.
"Oh, things are just fine as they are,"
said Mr. Watson, and here they are. You can see she's thinking a little bit. But then something different did happen. And this says, "Caution, pigs." Molson's pig transport. Can you imagine seeing a truck drive by and a pig falls off? Or a piglet, I guess it's a baby pig. Oh, look at this awesome illustration. Chris Van Dusen is a great illustrator. Someone very small and not at all ordinary found her way to the Watsons' house on Deckawoo Drive. Oop, look at his face. Mr. Watson made the discovery when he opened the door for the morning paper.
"Mrs. Watson," he called, "come and see."
"Oh, the little dear," said Mrs. Watson. Said the piglet. "Oh, I think she's hungry." "Is that a pig?" said Eugenia Lincoln. Eugenia Lincoln lived next door. Here she is. Here's Eugenia Lincoln. And she did not approve of surprises or of pigs. "It is," said Mrs. Watson. "Can you believe our luck?" "Don't be ridiculous," said Eugenia Lincoln. "A pig is not lucky at all." "Oh, do you think perhaps the piglet would like a bottle of warm milk?" said Baby Lincoln. Baby was Eugenia's younger sister, and she was fond of surprises and piglets. Mr. Watson scratched his head. "A bottle of milk? Oh, I don't know. This is all so unpredictable." "Leave it to me," said Baby Lincoln. Said the pig. Mrs. Watson picked up the piglet and took her inside. She wrapped her in a blanket. "Oh, have you ever seen anyone so darling?" she said.
"Never,"
said Mr. Watson. "Here's the warm milk," said Baby Lincoln. "I have it right here." Eugenia said, "Oh, this is absurd." The piglet did not think it was absurd at all, and she drank the entire bottle. And then she burped, burp, and oinked, and went looking for more.
"Oh my goodness,"
said Mr. Watson. "Watch out," said Eugenia. "Oh, she seems to like toast very much," said Baby Lincoln. "Oh, the darling, darling thing," said Mrs. Watson. Good. Does the pig have a name yet? Not yet. "Mr. Watson," said Mrs. Watson, "perhaps you'd like to hold her for a bit."
"Oh, certainly,"
said Mr. Watson. He took the piglet in his arms. He rocked her. He hummed.
"How extraordinary,"
said Mr. Watson. "She's a porcine wonder." I like this picture.
This
piglet is a wish come true," said Mrs. Watson. "Oh, what a mercy she is," said Baby.
"Well, there you go," said Mr. Watson. "We'll call her Mercy."
"She's not a mercy," said Eugenia. "She's a pig," said the piglet. "You cannot name a pig Mercy," shouted Eugenia. But they did name her Mercy. She was entirely unpredictable. She was not at all ordinary. And she was very, very loved. So that's the story of Mercy the Piglet. And like I said, there's actually a whole series of chapter books. They're really, really awesome and really funny and silly. And they're all about Mercy. So if you like these books, you can get more. And in every chapter book is a different adventure that Mercy has. And I wondered, what would you do if a piglet walked into your front yard? What kind of adventures do you think you would have with a piglet? And what would you name your piglet? I wonder. I'll see you for our next story time again soon. Bye, friends.